go. Hey everybody, my name is Kristi Johnson from the Minnesota Polocrosse Club. I was asked to do a quick little video on how to start a Polocrosse Club. Before I start that, just a quick little introduction about myself. I was introduced to Polocrosse through Pony Club, and when I aged out, we started the Minnesota Polocrosse Club. I'm proud to say we now have over 30 active members and are traveling all over the US and usually bring about 20 players when we go to our big tournaments. So my plan for today is to have two videos. The first one's going to talk about some of the bigger high level things for starting a club, and then Kristi Johnson, one of our club members, is going to jump in and do the second video talking about a little bit more of the logistics. So we'll jump into it. I have 4 things I want to cover today. The first one is to basically create a team, a support system, find a partner to help you start the club. So if it's just going to be you or your family, that's going to be a daunting task. So make sure you find hopefully 1 or 2 other people to join together and help you start this Polocrosse Club. There's a lot of things to do, so find a good support system. Second, make sure you find a mentor club. So when we started out the Minnesota Polocrosse Club, we found out that Renee Thompson of Lone Star, her husband Michael, is actually from Minnesota. So they came up, helped us do our first camp, and have been very supportive of our club ever since, helping us with clinicians, answering questions along the way, and probably most importantly is supporting us when we host camps, tournaments, and things like that. Even if they're just humoring us and bringing their green horses. It means a lot when your mentor club comes and helps you, just adds a lot to the energy of your events and helps you kind of reinforce what you're doing on a day-to-day basis. Because of that, our club has tried to be as supportive as possible with any new clubs around us, making sure that no matter what they do, we are there supporting them in force. And then also any of the clubs that are coming to our tournaments, that we make sure that we're going and supporting them. So that's been really important for us. The third thing is probably one of the things that's most dear to me, and that is creating your culture. So create your culture, write down your vision and your mission before you even start, because every entity has its high points and its low points. And if you remember in the beginning why you started it and what you wanted your club to be, then when you're kind of in one of those harder moments, you can kind of look back and help you stay focused. What I mean by culture is, for me, I wanted a place and a club that was supportive, had the horses first, and was very family orientated. So I asked that my club members, and especially my board members, are open to difficult conversations, no drama, we do not speak negatively of each other, and we are out there to help each other. So that's been really important. And then the last thing, which we'll chat a little bit more on the next video, is make sure you have a plan for how you're going to get new members. We've done trade shows, obviously I came up through Pony Club, so we've been able to attract people who maybe Pony Club wasn't the right fit for them, or they aged out, leveraging personal relationships, but we'll go into that more later. So keep that in mind as you're starting a club, is where you plan to get members, because your club will ebb and flow, and if you are not constantly marketing and bringing people in, eventually your club will shrivel up. So marketing needs to be something very important. So those are my top 4 things I want to make sure you knew about. Kristi Johnson is going to jump on a video and talk a little bit more about logistics, but just know that, like I said before, there's going to be high times and low times. Make sure you're passionately focused on your why and what you're doing and why you're doing it to drive you through it. And like I always say, it's the best sport out there. So make sure you're doing it for the love of the horse and the love of the sport. Thank you guys.